What up, Dirtbike Lifestyle homies? Welcome back to JetBoyCo. My name is JetBoy. I'm going to be your host today. I'm an amateur dirt bike rider, professional fun haver. You know how it goes. Today we are at MotoBros Okeechobee. Might be one of the best tracks in Florida. And we're tapping in for one of the most fun rides I had that day. I have a couple battles here and I just start flowing, bro. That it just makes it feels so cool. It looks cool. And so I wanted to bring you guys along for this one. We got to make a stop at each of our Florida tracks, and this was number 3 on our list. I have a list every time I go down there. Where am I going to go? What am I going to do? And MotoBros Okeechobee always seems to find a way onto that list just because, like, bro, look at the dirt is good. You get some ruts. It gets a little bit rough to make it technical, you know, work on your skills, do your thing. You get some other riders out there, you know, like this, and then like this anthill, just obviously straight air there, but we get a little sideways, a little turn down on that thing. All in all, this track's so sick. And look, a couple clouds in the sky, you can't beat it, bro. But the one thing I will say is the wind is blowing across the track right now. So in this exact clip, it's at my back, and when I turn, it's blowing across the track. So I go all the way to the left, and I'm sitting here like this because you can kind of tell a little bit, it's kind of died down, but it was blowing me like over the track on that specific section, which was so sketchy. Minus the wind though, because hey, every moto day you got wind, so you do what you gotta do, but minus that, this was sick. And I gotta like I said, right now we're just kind of making some passes on some slower guys, but I do catch a couple faster guys and get in a good flow. Now, okay, I passed this guy. Is this a dirty pass right here? Boom, blow him off the track. Like, what am I doing? I just, you know, I'm out here having fun, but like, if I'm blowing guys off the track, what am I doing? You know what I'm saying? It kind of sketchy. Okay, here he is. This dude up front. He actually pulled over. I met him. Super cool. That's one of the cool things about making these videos and then going to the track is seeing the homies at the track that watch. So all of you watching, if you see me at the track, come say what up. I'm always down to chat and ride and hang out. And so here, I get around him, and I think nothing of it, you know, just another dude. Hey, quick tidbit, daily content on JetBoyCo, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, all the platforms, Facebook. He's back. So now I see him, I'm like, oh, he's trying to ride, let's go, you know? And now we start flowing. One of the things, shout out to you guys, is because of you guys, I work on my corner speed, and he in this came up to me after this video and was like, bro, you're out there flowing, your corner speed's looking good. And I'm like, I've been, you know, hey, I'm no pro, but I've been trying. But he was on a 450, I'm on the 350, and he just gives it a little bit extra where you need it. Okay, is this dirty? Sorry, is this dirty? So he goes inside, I go outside, but then because I'm nervous about the wind, I go all the way over and kind of cross over on him. I was ahead of him, he slowed down behind me, but now I watched it back, I'm like, ooh, I probably shouldn't have done that, but hey, it is what it is. Nobody got hurt, we had a safe time. That's one thing in the dirt bike lifestyle. You gotta be aware of your surroundings, bro. Always be aware of your surroundings, because you don't want to cross jump somebody, you don't want to cut somebody off, and then you get a little look over, like, what's up, homies? What's up, bro? That's so much fun. I love this. And look at, now I can tell he's giving it on that. All things dirt bike lifestyle on the JetBoyCo channel. Drop a subscription, follow us, tag us, be part of the dirt bike lifestyle, because we want you. Just like the old cigarette guy that was like, we want you. Like, dirt bike lifestyle, we want you. So join in. It's free. Now right here, so you shift down, go to the outside. I do a lot of shifting. It's funny, I do a lot of shifting in this little area. Trying to carry my speed through these corners, it was a little bit hard in third. And then look at, he gets me right there. Give him a little woohoo! but I was really having to be on it in these corners to carry that speed and try to keep up with him on the 450. And a little big shout out to Bridgestone and Bridgestone tires for keeping us in traction, and then a big shout out to Feine If Motorsports. My suspension and my riding wouldn't be as good if it wasn't for if I didn't have Feine If, I wouldn't be as good as I am. So big shout out to those guys. If you're looking for any sort of suspension or motor work, make sure to check out Feine If Motorsports on Instagram, Facebook, or right on their website, Feine If Motorsports. And now I believe, yeah, right here, bro in front of me's brother is now behind me and or next to me right here. So this was also pretty fun, as he was like, yeah, that was my brother. I'm like, no way. There's a couple bros, bunch of bros just shredding, hanging out. Like, can't beat it, bro. And so right here, I get him, and then I'm like, oh, now I'm in front of both brothers. I gotta take off and do my thing. And one thing that helps me with my corner speed, because that's what I've been getting better at, is trying to roll through and look up. So you want to brake before the corner, and then I'm trying to just do as much like rolling and as little braking as possible. So being in the right gear before the corner and then trying to roll through there. And you guys have also helped me. I didn't even notice, but I would like rip through the corners. I still do it a little bit, but I've gotten better at it. And because of you guys, that smooth throttle is really what helps you come through and then get on it. Little misshift there. At first, when I watch it back, I'm like, did I grab fourth? And I was like, nah, that was only third. I just misshifted. But yeah, corner speed. If you can remember to brake before the corner and try to do as much rolling through the corner as possible, that is what helps you go faster. Jump for show, corner for dough. And when they mean that, like in A class, it comes down to the cornering. And if you're not good at cornering, there are some good, fast dudes who just know what to do when it comes to cornering naturally. And that's what earns the big bucks. So, if you got to take away from this video, it's cornering. But, hey, if you don't want to work on your cornering or your skills or nothing like that, bro, Dirt Bike Lifestyle is your place to be, because you could just come hang out. Shoot, you could ride a TTR 125, you could ride a PW50, you could ride a three-wheeler, we don't care. Dirt Bike Lifestyle, we accept everybody. It's all about having fun on your dirt bike and having a good time, whether you race, whether you ride, whether you hit the sand dunes, bro, it doesn't matter. Two wheels, the adrenaline, the good life. Maybe you don't have a bike, but you want a bike, so you watch our videos, and we're helping you try to figure out how you can get a bike, all of that. We're homies here. If you got a question, drop it in the comments, drop it in our DMs. We answer the private messages. We answer all the questions, bro. It's about taking you guys along for the ride, bringing you with, allowing you to have a good time while you watch our videos, because that's what we want. We want you guys to have a good time while you watch some dirt bikes. I know this is a little bit off topic, but hey, that's what we're here for. We want you to know that you're not alone. And if we can help you be a better rider, then hey, let's do that, because that's what we want. This corner's super fun. You land up at the top and you can just like, but again, the wind was blowing me on that one. I was like, this is sketchy. And you know what's surprising? If you whip, or like the faster you go over the jump, the less the wind affects you. So if you go really slow, you're in the air a long time, the wind can do what it wants. But if you're charging forward, the wind doesn't have as much dictation on how your bike handles in the air. That's one thing I never knew as a slower rider. I was like, God, the wind is so sketchy. How are these guys even doing it? But it's because they're going so fast that the wind doesn't have as much effect. And then if you're whipping, you're also kind of changing the way that the wind is blowing through you and around your bike. So if you've ever been like, wow, how is that dude even, like, it's so windy. How is he even doing that? It's because he's going fast. It's not something you can just overnight be like, all right, I'm just going to go faster so that the wind doesn't affect me. But it is something that, hey, the faster you go, the less the wind affects you. And how do you go faster? Steady throttle, bro. Steady throttle. If you've watched this far, you've made it this far, steady throttle is the key. I am very consistent, and it almost makes these videos boring to watch because it's the same laps over and over. It's a good thing because consistency is key, and if you can go out and do your pace the whole moto, that's where you catch guys, is at the end of the race. If you can be consistent every lap, when other guys might be super fast at the beginning and slow at the end, you can be consistent. They might pull away, but hey, click off a couple on the last lap, El Chupacabra mode. Can't beat that, dog. Yeah, little scrub. Bro, I'm telling you, I'm no pro. I've already said that, but that stuff is fun. I've just learned how to lean it over. It's all just speed and leaning. Like, that's it. Find something like that at your local jump. Hey, we all start butt whipping, but eventually that whip comes around and you figure it out, and next thing you know, you're, doing a little some on the track that you didn't think you could do before, bro. And if you like these videos, let us know, man. We want to know what you like. We want to know what you want more of. We don't really care what you don't like because, hey, that's your opinion. But if you see something you like, or you see something that, hey, Jet Boy, how do you do this, or what do you do there, or maybe we'll make it into a short piece of content for Instagram. We'll tag you up. We're happy to share it. That's a solid moto at MotoBros Okeechobee right there. This was 10 minutes out of a 22-minute sesh. We had an absolute blast on the track. Palm trees, sunny skies. We went swimming after this. Caught the cold one. Got to give a big shout out to Feine If Motorsports for the suspension. Got to give a big shout out to all of the Dirtbike Lifestyle subscribers. If you guys like this, subscribe to our channel for more, and we'll see you guys in the next Dirtbike Lifestyle video.